Before we begin reacting to Jessie Vee, I just want to say that if we get to 100 likes, I will do an art raffle. I am obsessed with art, and I will create art videos soon. I just need to figure out how to work on Nintendo to do it. Or get an art tablet.
Hey guys, it's Jessie Vee, still trying to wear my Halloween tops. So I love this shirt because it's from Beetlejuice. These are the sandworms that absolutely terrified me when I was a child. So that's why the shirt says, whoa, sandworms. And like, I love it. If you don't get the reference, please go and watch Beetlejuice. It's such a good movie. I was literally a female Beetlejuice last year for Halloween. It was pretty cool. So, we're going to be talking about some creepy technology glitches, and not just any random glitches. We're talking about ones that specifically happen on the iPhone. Literally, after I did research for this video, I have been terrified to use any apps on my phone, really. Some of these glitches actually happened and are documented as really happening, and some glitches are more creepypastas that maybe or maybe not happened. The first glitch we're going to talk about happened with FaceTime, and this was a real glitch that happened. It was a glitch where FaceTime could actually listen to your conversations without you knowing. It says a weird FaceTime bug allowed callers to eavesdrop on people they were calling, whether or not the person on the other end picked up the FaceTime call. So for example, let's say I was trying to FaceTime my sister Mandy and she wasn't picking up. The whole time it was calling her, I could actually hear the audio on her end of the phone, which is so creepy, and it's totally invasive of people's privacy.
What?
So people complained about that pretty much straight away, and they fixed the bug, so it's not happening anymore. Don't worry. But imagine if you were like talking bad about somebody and they started FaceTiming you and they could hear your bad conversation. That's why you don't talk about people. Okay, so this next FaceTime glitch also really happened. It's where FaceTime would be taking secret pictures of you without you knowing. So what was happening was, while somebody was FaceTiming somebody else, a picture of themselves would just show up on the screen frozen, and it would be a picture that they didn't remember taking. For example, this is what some guy commented online. He said, "Just minutes ago when I called my girlfriend, I saw a picture of myself from today when I was at the office. I know it was from today because I had on the exact same shirt. The weirdest thing is that the picture is not stored on my iPhone." So I don't know, it was like the iPhone was taking pictures of somebody without their permission and then showing it on the FaceTime app. It's all very confusing, but apparently they fixed the bug. This next thing I honestly find to be a little bit creepy. This is also true as well. They recently came out with FaceTime eye contact correction. So it's this setting on your FaceTime app. It adjusts your eyes so that it looks like you're making contact with the person that you're FaceTiming with. Because when you're FaceTiming somebody, you're looking at the screen and talking to them. You're not actually looking into the lens directly. So on their side of things, it doesn't look like you're looking directly at them. Does that make sense? So FaceTime came out with this eye correction that will fake your eyes and make it look like you're looking at the person. So it's like an eye warping feature that FaceTime will do to you. So let's say you're looking this way and not really paying attention to the person you're talking to. It'll fake your eyes to be looking at them. That's creepy. This next one is called the iPhone alarm glitch. When I first read this, it really freaked me out, and I'm gonna read it and then explain a bit more about it. So there was this girl who wrote an article online about her iPhone alarms acting very strangely. She would be going about her day, like going to work, going to family events, and an alarm would come up on her phone that she did not set herself. And the alarm would always have a message with it saying the most bizarre things that would relate to what she was doing at that time. For example, if she was sitting down at lunch eating her food, an alarm would suddenly pop up that would say, "Please finish your sandwich." Like it was an alarm that was always a demand, depending on what she was doing. Another one was when she got home from work, she suddenly got an alarm that said, "You better lock your doors," which is definitely definitely unsettling, and she just had no memory of making these alarms. There was a really creepy one that she got at 3 a.m. exactly that went off and said, "You better hide." No.
What time is it?
This post
Thank God.
meant to be some sort of scary story or creepypasta. I highly doubt
I'm
it was
getting
like a
under the
real
covers.
thing. But after reading that, my alarm went off the next morning and I like jumped right out of my skin. I've actually had a weird alarm go off before at 3 a.m. I think that was about a year or two ago. It was quite a while ago. But I was sleeping peacefully and the alarm suddenly went off. I totally jumped and freaked out, and it was set at 3 a.m. and I definitely did not set that alarm. Unless I did it by accident somehow, I guess that's a possibility. But it hasn't happened since. So that's good. This next one is a
never happened to
Google
me.
Map
I never
glitch.
used
So
that.
this glitch happened in Colorado specifically. There were 100 drivers heading to the Denver airport, and suddenly there was a crash on the road. So usually if you're following Google Maps, it will send you on a detour. But the glitch was that the detour Google was sending these 100 cars was to nowhere. Something messed up on Google Maps and it led all of these people to a dead-end road in the middle of nowhere. It says that cars began sliding down the narrow dirt road, which had turned into a muddy mess. Some cars got stuck, causing another traffic jam, and the drivers found themselves in an empty field with no other route options because it was a dead-end road. How scary is that? People were missing their flights, people were enraged. Obviously, Google found out about this and they couldn't understand what went wrong because that road that led to nowhere wasn't even near the airport. It was like Google Maps just like took over by itself. But 100 cars went on this road to nowhere. The last two we're talking about are also Google Map glitches. So this next one was a glitch where Google Maps made everybody look like ghosts. Freaky! So there is a specific street in New York City which I will show you, but if you go onto Google Maps, all of the cars, all of the people, all of the animals look see-through, like they look like ghosts. It says if you head to this Manhattan street, you'll find yourself staring at a near invisible US food service truck driving down the road. You'll also see a bunch of ghost people walking across the streets. Now this definitely freaked people out when they first saw it, but there is kind of a rational explanation. People are saying that Google Maps probably accidentally put two images on top of each other, so it makes people and cars look transparent when they're actually obviously not. It was just a weird glitchy bug that happened, and there's so many of these all over Google Maps that I could talk about for like hours. But let's talk about the last one in today's video, and it's where there was a Google Maps glitch that showed part of a UFO, and people were really freaking out. It says a Google Maps a mysterious UFO sighting in the skies above a Florida swamp. The strange object is a little bit blurred, and what's so creepy is that this spot is just outside of the Bermuda Triangle, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know about the Bermuda Triangle. Basically, it's an area where a lot of bad things have happened. Shipwrecks, deaths, horrible things in this triangle, so that is where the UFO was seen. It says even when zoomed in, it's hard to tell what exactly the object is, but yes, I could see how it does look like a UFO. It's multicolored, slightly ovular, but you can't see the entire shape. Now, someone did bring up that it could have been a butterfly that quickly flew by the camera, and maybe that's just the butterfly's wing. There are usually some rational explanations that you would think of, but it would be cool if it was UFO. Or would it be? I don't know. Do we really want aliens around here? I'm not really sure. Anyways though, guys, there are so
Okay, bye everyone. I'm exhausted. Bye-bye.